guys, welcome back to my channel. Guess what came into the mail today? My academic passion planners. So I figured I would take you on a little tour of the academic line that Passion Planner just released and go over the size differences and the colors and all that good stuff. So what I ordered is I ordered all three colors in the pro size. I ordered a compact slash, oh my gosh, this is gonna be the hardest part. Pro size, medium size, compact size is the small, and the classic is the large. Oh man. I mean, I feel like we could play a drinking game with how many times I'm gonna mess this up, you know, or drink water, it's fine. No judging here. So let's go ahead and get started. So of course, can't go wrong. This is the Elite Black, easy peasy black cover. It's the, you know, the Passion Planner, what they've always had, this black. Cool, woo, love it, you can't go wrong. The second color that they have is the Bold Brown, also known as the Vintage Brown. This planner is for the Wounded Warrior Project, so if you purchase this planner from Passion Planner, they donate a proceeds to Wounded Warrior if you buy the Bold Brown color. The third color that they released for the academic line is the Digital Blue, which is the only color that has like some sort of design on the cover. It has this almost like geometric, it kind of reminds me of like paper airplanes or like origami. Cover design to it, and proceeds, if you purchase this planner, go to the Girls Who Code organization. So all three colors, Bold Brown, Digital Blue, Elite Black, all three together. So I have been like scouring, you know, the Facebook groups to see what kind of questions you guys have about the three planner covers, but I think I'm gonna cover most of them here. So we already know about the black. It's black. One question that I've had is, how does the new Bold Brown compare to the Vintage Brown? So I want to say this is like a 2017, 18, something. I think it's actually undated. No, it is dated, okay. Compact planner from forever ago. So this is it against the Bold Brown color. They are really, really, really similar. I would say that the new Bold Brown is a little darker than the Vintage Brown. It's almost easier to see them if I put them like this, so it's just the back covers. So you can see, I mean, they're really similar. Like honestly, if this got shipped to me in the mail, I wouldn't know the difference. I mean, I didn't even know the difference until I stacked them, and I was like, they're really the same color. So don't fret. I mean, if you liked the Vintage Brown color, it's really similar. If you wanted it to be darker, then guess what? It's a little darker. So that's the comparison with those. Another question is how does the Digital Blue compare to the Blue Blossom? That color is so hard to say. Blue Blossom. That was the 2018 planners. So I have an old classic. I'm just gonna flip it so you don't get distracted by the cover designs. And flip those right next to each other so you can see that the Blue Blossom is a little lighter than the Digital Blue color. They're still very similar, but the Digital Blue is darker. As for the cover texture, the Digital Blue does have a little bit more like a leather grain texture to it than any of the other planners I've felt from Passion Planner. It's not like if you had the Eco sleeves or the planners from 2018, it has almost like, these have a really realistic like leather feel, even though they're a fake leather. Like it's really soft and supple. This one's definitely texture-y. That's the best I can describe it. It definitely lets, maybe zoom in a little. I don't know if you can see any of that. But it does have a little bit of a texture to it. It's not bad, and it's not weird. It's not like the atrium red with the stripes. Yeah, it's a good, I don't know, a good leather texture, but it is there. It's not even like, you know, the vintage brown texture. As far as the academics go, so the academic planners run August through July. So if you're like, what's the difference between an academic and a regular one? So the regular ones go from January through December, but the academic ones are geared towards students, and they go August through July. I like academic planners. That's the planner I use, because normally at the end of the year, when everyone's getting ready for their new year and their new planner, guess who's really busy? Me. So I never really have the time to like break in and like get my planner ready for the new year. It's just like, oh, it's the new year, I should use the new planner, and it's just like chaos. And then I never really get that like fun, like getting it ready. It's just diving in and waiting until the end of February where I can actually like get my planner set up for me. So I do really like using the academic planners, because the summer months are a little bit slower for me because it's not the new year. And so I can actually like get comfortable and acquainted with my new planner and get it all set up. So yes, the academics start in August and go all the way through July. They do have the blank pages in the back, as well as the dot grid pages. So I guess you get more room for notes, which is kind of nice, because I would use the dot grid pages more than I would the blank pages. Another thing that's a little different is they don't have the little stamp on the back, the seal of approval. Does this one? Yeah. Where the old planners had the little hand inspected seal of approval with a signature. They don't have that anymore. I mean, that is what it is, if you care or not. It does come with this little card now that has a little discount code for your friends. And of course, some stickers in the back, which this one just has the Passion Planner sticker. I don't know. It could have fallen out because I do have a lot of planners going on, or if there's another, sometimes they have a little like New Year fun. Here we go. This one totally has it. A just start sticker. And look at that. They just fit so well together. So that way, if you need more space, you can get the classic. If you need less space, you can get the compact. And they also changed the names. Compact, or oh my gosh, see, I told you. Small, medium, and large. Yes, it's gonna be so hard to get used to. So one big question for the classic and the compact is, I'm gonna flip it open right here, is the classic, this planner does have stickers in it because I use it to check sizes. Let's see if I can find one without stickers. Stickers, there we go. Is that they used this font, and then when they introduced the Pros last year, they changed the font to this font. So they are different, if you can see that. So a big question was, is the compact and the classic, are they gonna have the font that they used to have? Or are they gonna have the updated font like the Pro had? So it does have the new font, so keep that in mind if you care or not. Some people like it, some people don't. It does have the color pages in the front, of course, which was an update for the 2019 planners. And it does have the little tabs along the side, which is really handy, especially for me because I sell Passion Planner tabs and I have a little guide to help you place them. But sometimes it's hard, and it's hard to line them up, and this makes it so much easier to place tabs because it tells you where to place them. So that's really nifty. Yep, so it has the updated font. I'll give you a little close-up. And I do like it in the compact. I feel like the compact, the font was always really hard to read because the font that they used in the older style planners is like a tall and skinny font, and the new font is more like short and fat. And it's just more, I feel like a little bit more bold, especially on the timelines. because these hours can be so small and hard to read. And I do think it's definitely more legible. Here, I can even flip to a page. So that's the old font and the new font. It's definitely, I think, a little easier to read just because the new font's a little more bold, whereas the old font is just really thin. It also seems like the colors are a little bit darker. You can tell between the days of the week that the old style is a lighter gray and the new one is a darker gray. It does seem, everything seems to be darker. So if you're like that, let's go ahead and close the compacts and let's open compact slash small, compact slash small. Open this big guy. Oh, another thing I noticed with the old vintage brown versus digital brown. So the vintage brown, the Passion Planner, the whole logo was embossed. And with the new one, it's just the circle and then the lettering, which I kind of really like. I like this look. So let's go ahead and open this big boy. So again, has the tabs, which is amazing. Such a great addition. It has, oh my gosh, it's so big. It has the color pages. Oh, I got some smudges up in here, but that's okay. Oh, there's a big smudge right there. So yeah, the color pages in the front. Again, this does have the updated font. One thing that kind of just bugs me just a little bit because my inner graphic designer is gonna come out is on like, and I know this because I make timeline covers too and I know how hard it is, but like if you look at, let me get a pen, at like the zeros for 12 o'clock and 12:30, they like just barely go over this line. And again, like down here, I just, should have made that font like a half a point smaller. It just barely goes over that line and it just, it bothers me. So let's see what else, if there's anything else. It should be pretty similar to the 2019 planners. It's just gonna be a different start date. Again, updated font, blank pages, and then the dot grid pages, which I love. All the stickers, and of course the back fabric pocket. We can compare, so here is the old style, and we can compare it with the new style. So again, the hours are a little easier to read because the font's just a little bit more bold. The colors are actually a lot more similar in the two, comparing these two larges than it was to the compacts, which is kind of interesting. I would say that the like gray for the timelines is a little different, but I would say the days of the week, it's the same gray. So, I don't know. These are the things you notice when you're comparing everything. So now the big question. Everyone's been asking me, what size are you gonna use going forward? And what color are you gonna use? Because I'm gonna be a little bit honest, which I've kind of already been in my YouTube videos. These colors, they're kind of a little bit of a yawn fest for me. I don't really like any of them. So that's a struggle. As for size, as much as I love, like I was a die-hard classic user, I think that the classic size is just, it's too big for me now, especially when I'm using other planners to go with it. It'd be one thing if I got like more lines, but I'm gonna have the same number of lines. Like the spaces are still the same no matter what size you use. So if I was going from a pro to a classic, but the lines went down to here, you can't see because I need to zoom out, then sure, maybe I'd stick with the classic because I'd have more space. but since it's the same layout, I have the same number of lines as I would in the Pro, and the Pro just fits my lifestyle a little bit better. So this beauty right here is gonna go to Ian. He said he wanted a classic and he wanted the brown. So this is what I got him. So you guys, we have to hold him accountable to using his planner because I get him a planner every year and it maybe gets like a quarter filled. So we have to hold him accountable to him using his planner every week because, you know, I bought this for him and they're not cheap. So he better use it. So let's go back to all three colors. Oop. I'm not gonna use the compact. I'm gonna be straightforward with that. The compact is just way too small. I can't write that small. I can barely write small enough for the Pro. So here are my choices, and I kind of want to ask your guys' opinion because I'm really torn. I'll be honest, the digital blue, it's pretty, but I'm not attached to it, and I wouldn't see myself. I could see if Passion Planner came out with another color for, you know, 2020, that was amazing. I could totally see myself bailing on this. And I want to stick out to a planner for a whole year. I really enjoy the fact, I love the yearly planner chunk. Like, look how chunky this planner is. So that's what pushes me to keep going through the whole year. You know, when the 2019 planners came out and that gorgeous ocean blue was released, I was like so close to jumping ship and starting a planner in 2019. But then I was like, no, look at this planner chunk, like, you can do it. So that's what I want. I want a planner for the whole year. I don't want to jump ship. So that being said, the digital blue, it is my color. So we're stuck with the Elite Black or the Bold Brown. And I'll be honest, I really like the brown. Like, it's not necessarily a masculine colored planner, and neither is the black. I mean, the black's fine. I was thinking maybe I could do like a cool vinyl cover, maybe with some holographic vinyl, do like a space scene or a mandala or something cool with that, and then maybe that will make me fall in love with these colors. But I also really do like the brown, and I could do like brown and rose gold or something. Or I have a whole other option. I did receive one of the hardbound covers over the holidays, but it was so close to the end of the year that I was already like, A, super busy, because that's when my shop is the busiest, is at the end of the year, beginning of the year. And B, I wanted to stick it out with my rose gold academic. And so I've kind of used this planner here and there for some things, nothing crazy. But I could dive into this planner come August and finish out the year in this, and then wait for the colors to be released for the 2020 planners, and then use a 2020 planner, which isn't my ideal start time just because, like I said, it's really busy. The choices. And I do love this red color, and I love this cover, and I do love this planner, and I wish that I used it, but again, I wanted the chunk. So these are my choices. What do you think I should do? Should I do the black cover? Should I do the brown cover? Or should I use this hard cover until the 2020 planners get released? What would you do? Let me know in the comments below. And let me know what you think about the new academic planners and any questions you may have about them. I would love to go over anything else that I might have missed. But I think overall, I covered it. And as always, if you haven't already, please subscribe. And I will see you guys next time. Bye!